What's good with YouTube? You already know, Convicts reaction with your boy Big Flacco. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, do all things to help support this channel, as well as hit that bell notification, man. Now, before we get to this topic, I want to address one thing, right? This channel is called the Convicts Reaction. Okay, what I do on this channel is I give my personal opinion of what I feel. I don't try to judge anybody, but if there's a topic that's going on out there, I just react to it. I see at times people get upset or frustrated when they see people who react. And some people say stay in your lane and whatnot and all that. But the same people who do that sometimes at times are judging you and have an opinion of what you're doing. It's kind of a oxymoron situation because it's kind of runs parallel. So all I'm here to do, I'm not here to put anybody down. I'm not ever here to just, you know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. My opinion is not based upon anything that you can consider facts or not. It's just what I feel and how I look at things. So always remember that, man. It's open for dialogue, open for discussions on any type of topic that we bring up, man. Just like some people maybe have an opinion about certain things, I have an opinion as well. So let's get to the topic. We're going to talk about that movie, Shot Caller. Shot Caller, oh man, that movie. Another one where Hollywood had to fucking put the Norteños in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you know, the movie is very entertaining. I was kind of surprised that he didn't have a good enough lawyer to get out of that, though. I think in real life, though, I think someone could have potentially beat that or got probation or county time, even though there was lives that were lost. But in any event, man, it was a very entertaining movie, and it's kind of interesting to see his transformation from a normal John Doe that's new to the system to rocking as a fucking shot caller. Which, you know, this is what you call a Cinderella story, basically, of fucking Hollywood. But I've seen dudes go in there that were average fucking dudes turn into fucking solid individuals as far as within that type of game. I've seen people come in there, they're blind. Next thing you know, they're fucking insult dolls. I've seen people come in blind. Next thing you know, they're rocking with the woods hard. It does happen. You know what I'm saying? So I've never seen it to that magnitude as far as how this movie was. But, you know, the first and foremost, man, I think it was kind of interesting about how if he would have been paroling, he would have got courtesy paroled, he would have got picked up by his parole agent, took him down for all the pictures and whatnot. I don't remember if that happened in this movie or not. But the way that he hit the ground running, see, I think it would have been more patient. I think those operations, see, those business dealings that he had, right, first of all, with the Guetes and the Southsiders, that didn't need him to get done. That just gets done. You know what I'm saying? You don't wait for one man to get out there just to take care of one transaction if you have the manpower out there. The way in which they did it was just so extreme. I mean, there's never any type of fucking business transactions that go down in that type of element looking like that. You know what I'm saying? It would have been somewhere way further. It wouldn't have been at night. You know what I'm saying? And there would have been like less people involved. You know what I'm saying? The way in which they had everything transpired, a little bit far-fetched. Now, as far as his authority when he got out to the streets, you know what I'm saying? You know, he kind of operated a little bit, I guess. I don't know how the AB functions, right? But I could see them functioning like that, plugging in with certain skinheads, you know, P9, NLR, and all that, man. Because, truth be told, they all fall under one vendetta. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as when he first hit the system and he did that pegada, he got caught on tape. You know what I'm saying? The way in which they did that, you know, first and foremost, you know, when he first got in that fight, I could actually see that happening. Because they looked at him as some regular fucking square-ass white dude that's not going to be accounted by the woodpile. Or maybe he was. It depends what type of facility it is. Because there's dudes that are not accounting and they're just doing their own thing. They're independent. They're civilians. But there's also dudes that rock. That go in there and they ride with their people. So if he was riding with his people, that black dude would have never came at him like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the black dude would have came at him like that until he knew what time it was with that dude's standings. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they ended up getting off and shit, right? With the Southsiders helping each other, that rarely ever happens, to be honest with you. It has happened, but there has to be a reason behind it. You know, in solid dad, there would have been just as many Norteños on that yard. The blacks would have been deep, and I don't see the whites really getting involved in an issue like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the Southerners will do their own thing, and the whites will do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that part was far-fetched. As well as the stuff in the shoe. You know, the part, get that buster! I've heard them use that term when they're cell soldiering, but they wouldn't have did it in that fashion in the shoe. It would have been all respect. You know, there's so many parts of this movie that were kind of that were entertaining. They were good. Don't get me wrong. You know, it had a message behind it that, you know, you go to prison, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you change it into something that you're not, you can no longer have that person you used to be, which is so true. A lot of times we want what we used to be, but we have to accept where we are today. You know, and that goes for some people on this YouTube stuff. Sometimes people fantasize about who they used to be and not who they are today. You know, we forget our lane at times. You know, I mean, like, look, we're not involved in none of that stuff. So why portray that we are? You know what I'm saying? And I get that part. And I don't think it's people who deliberately do it. I think it's easy to get caught up in doing YouTube. You know, everybody has an opinion about everything. You know what I'm saying? But as long as that opinion is not contrary to what another person feels, there's no problems. But as soon as it does, there's an issue. But in general, the way it ended, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was a little dramatic. It was good for theatrics, right? But that's far fetched. You know what I'm saying? No CO is going to get played like that to move men like that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they're going to have one person move into a cell and have the dude hit. You know, and the shoe yards in Pelican Bay are not going to be like that. They're all fucking, they're like basically fucking on every pod will have that fucking yard right there. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little far fetched. The cells are kind of real though. You know what I mean? But I think that they kind of made the AB's influence and power look a little bit over exaggerated a little bit. They're a strong organization, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's only two that I consider in California as the top two prison organizations. That's the MA and NF. That's it. You know what I'm saying? They just do their part within their communities, have their foot soldiers out there, and that's about it. But the AB is very treacherous, so man. And I don't know the AB to have one man that's left in power. I know in the feds they have a commission, and I don't know what their COC is in the state. You know, so this movie was based upon a shot, like I said, an individual who goes in there like a regular John Doe and has to become a criminal, has to become a convict, has to become a gang member because the circumstances dictate that. And see, this can happen to anybody. You can go to prison on a 2-year sentence, 4-year sentence, catch that first case, boom. Next thing you know, you're on a level 4 180. Next thing you know, you're asked to take this dude out, and you're just like, fuck it, you take him out, you're doing life. It happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the killings that we've had in the Department of Corrections. So that puts a person in a situation where either they, you know what I'm saying, they lock it up or they rock it. You know what I'm saying? You know, prison, there's no room for weak in prison. If you're weak, man, you don't belong there, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's something you always got to think. So whether you're a regular person or not, in the day you're a man, but you're going to show what kind of man you are, period. And I think this shows what could possibly happen to any individual once you go to prison. How much influence these gangs have, how much control, and how they can change your life. You know, the one part I didn't like though is how they portrayed the Norteños. Get that farmero, get that buster. Hollywood, man. What's up? You guys got to do something about the Norteños, man. I'm telling you guys, man. The time has come to do something righteous. Not none of this fucking superficial fake shit. I mean, because it seems like some of the writers behind the scenes have a either contacts with those that are former, white gangs or southern gangs, man. You guys got to put the Norteños in the right fucking limelight. Anyways, this is just a quick reaction. I recommend seeing the movie, though. I thought it was pretty good. You know, it's kind of has the same theatrics and drama as American History X. I just think it was kind of weird how he set himself up to go back, you know what I'm saying, just to whack that dude. You know what I'm saying? And how they were able to put two and two together that he's the one that fucking gave that call. I didn't get that part, man. Like, how did you put two and two together? You know what I'm saying? Insinuations, assumptions, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a movie worth checking out, man. I think it's the first movie I've seen that was based upon any aliens, specifically. And I don't know how they operate on the streets, to be honest with you. So I don't know how accurate that part is. But they have had a relationship with Southern California for a minute, man. So in fact, they just had recent indictments in Bakersfield, so that part makes a little bit of sense. With that said, it's a Convicts reaction. Shock horror, decent movie. A little bit too much theatrics, but hey, it's Hollywood, right?